So it's late at night. I went to the hospital. I was having chest pain. I felt like my heart was going, was beating weird. So I thought it was probably something up with my medication, but anyway, I called the place I could that helps me with my medication, that company. The only place I could find that was open was an inpatient hospital, and I got a nurse or something, but their nurse, overseeing nurse and their doctor were not open, so I couldn't get any medical advice from them as far as whether or not the new medication, which I thought was the new medication, could be doing it. If the new medication could be causing heart problems. But yeah, anyway, I went to the hospital because they recommended it. They said go to a walk-in clinic or go to the ER since it was important to get checked out. And now the good news is I'm good. We're all okay. For one thing, they said because it started yesterday or the day before that, it could be something not too serious, because if it was just sudden, if it was just going on today, it would be bad. But the good news is I'm okay. My discharge papers there. I did not want those to go places. All the tests came back good. I can't remember the enzyme they said for when your heart is under duress, but those enzymes came back negative. They weren't there. The palpitations weren't there. The tachycardia, they said. No tachycardia. There was no problem with the EKG. Blood pressure was pulse was a little high. Blood pressure was a little high, but that can just be stress. Went over everything I had. I told them everything I had, of course, some of my diagnoses, all my medications. The nurse says, that's a lot of psych meds. I don't know what to think of that. But anyway, she said that being concerned or something. But anyway, so we're good. We're good. Nothing wrong with my ticker. But yeah, nothing wrong with the chest pain. It was considered, I think they called it atypical chest pain. Nothing weird with my other labs too. They did say, though, the good thing now is they have a baseline. Basically, they have a reference for if I ever have to go to the hospital for something like this again. They have something to compare that EKG to, basically saying that if I do have to go to the hospital again, you can say, okay, that EKG, how's it compared to this EKG? To see, I guess, if there's a worsening condition in my heart, or if, my heart is actually in trouble, or if it's good. But good news is now we have a baseline, which the nurse said that is a good thing, because a lot of people don't have a baseline EKG. So, yeah, definitely good news. I'm good. I'm all good. We're no problems. It was a bit scary. I went over everything I was talking about. The one nurse said it can be bad for you when you're coming off caffeine. I don't know, because I said I hadn't had an energy drink since Monday. He said you can be bad when you're coming off that. I don't know if you meant bad when you're coming off of caffeine, when you're coming off of energy drinks, when you're drinking too much caffeine. I don't know, but I have been stressed lately, having anxiety about the convention, but good news is I'm okay. Everything's good. My labs are okay. Yeah, we're good. And I get to go home, go to sleep. But the EKG is good. Now I've got a baseline to compare my EKG to in case something like this happens again. I wish you a good night.